Now, Russia has said that it is forced to respond to NATO's destabilizing actions by developing systems like Burevestnik. Now, this statement by Russia comes days after it successfully tested the nuclear-powered cruise missile. Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova has accused NATO's actions as destabilizing and claimed that they are forced to take measures to maintain strategic balance. Tensions remain high on the battlefield. Kyiv said that Russia carried out deadly strikes targeting Ukraine's energy facilities, killing at least 4 and injuring several, including children. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said that Russian forces had targeted civilians and energy facilities in 9 regions and the capital, Kyiv, with the strikes and described the attack as a calculated one. He further stated that an attack on Slovyansk thermal power plant has claimed lives of 2 people.
There were missiles, including ballistic ones and air-launched ballistic types. In total, 52 missiles and more than 600 strike drones were launched, around 400 of them Shaheds. Most of the drones were neutralized, and 2/3 of the missiles were also shot down.
President Zelensky has also claimed that the recent U.S. and European sanctions against Russia have had a significant impact, potentially costing Russia at least $50 billion next year, which could force them to end the war. He also added that a reduction in Russian oil means a reduction in Russia's war, and there must be no exemptions for this, for anyone.
There are initial details on the impact of US and European sanctions against Russian oil companies, and it is quite tangible. Oil exports are the foundation of Russia's arrogance, and if sanctions are maintained and strengthened, Russia will suffer significant losses.
The visuals from Ukraine's Ladizhin and Slovyansk showed the devastating aftermath of Russian strikes that killed at least 4. And according to local authorities, a 7-year-old girl was also among the casualties. In a separate development, Polish army stated that they had intercepted a Russian aircraft flying a reconnaissance mission in international airspace over the Baltic Sea on Tuesday. This is reportedly the second such incident this week. Earlier, we were joined by Professor James A. Russell. He is an associate professor in the Department of National Security Affairs and an expert on U.S. foreign policy. Now, here's what he had to say on this.
You have put your finger on, of course, a very important dimension of this exchange, of course, which is that Putin's announcement is meant to draw upon the political impact of announcing the development and fielding of these new weapons. And it's clearly intended to send a message to the United States and the Europeans that providing advanced long-range missiles like Tomahawk cruise missiles to the Ukrainians takes escalation in a completely new and bad direction, so to speak. So, and he's threatening consequences. And you know, this gets us back to the sort of days of the 1960s when the North Atlantic Treaty Organization was first working on its defense doctrine called flexible response. And the idea, again, of trying to control escalation at various levels with, again, in the West's point of view, having quote unquote escalation dominance to secure deterrence.